My name is Marcy anyway. I know you can't see my face. What's occurring? I know you can't see my face too much, but yeah, it's me. I'm going to do what's it called, a nail tutorial. So far, I've been doing so well so far, but like, yeah, I really didn't want to do it this way round, because what I've gone and done is, you know, this is, I'm going to have to then go and start this again, because I've gone wrong, okay? And I'm not going to show you what I did that was wrong, because there isn't no need for it. So I am going to show you after I've gone on to finding two of my nails which I've just gone and used that was wrong. Right, so let's just start that again. Right, just a minute. Right, now the moral of the story is this. We've got the nail. I've got all of them all set out. This is what I'm doing, and I'm going to put you know, liquids in it and stuff like that. So like that little aquarium. Right, so that's the nail. Now I'm going to show you from this way here. Right, so I put that like that, and you can see where the top of my nail is. Can you see it? Yeah, you can, can't you? Yeah, right. So obviously I need to just go a bit more further up there. That's where I want the plastic to go, about there. So we've got a little bit of a gap. Yeah. I copied off the Chinese woman, like I said. So I'm going to be using a DVD case, okay, to do this, because obviously this is plastic and stuff, you can see. Yeah. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it to the edge of the case. Now when I put my nail, look, when I do my nail, yeah, look, you can see wait, you can see it's sticking up to the top there. Can you see that there? Sorry about my gown's in the way. Ah, that's better. You can see it there, look. So when I put my nail on there like this, wait, hold on. When I put my nail on like that, I want it to have like a little bit of a room. Yeah, a little bit of room. Only a little bit, not loads. Yeah, like that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get base coat followed along with top coat, and I'm going to do this all the way down on the 5 on this way, and then on the other side I'll do the other ones, but I'm just going to show you what I'm doing with this one, and then I'll do the rest of them off camera. Right, so this one's the base coat, right, and I just want to go all the way up, all the way down, like give it you know, sufficient amount so that it can stick on. Well, the nail can stick on top, I should say. Right, and don't do it too, you know, too much to where you ain't got none there, because obviously, you know, it's expensive, this. Yeah, so just make sure that you give it a decent coat so that you know. Right, and then I'm just gonna show you this one, and then I'll do the rest of them off camera. I'm gonna put that up there. Wait, actually I won't put that up there, I'll knock it over. Right, so I've gone and done that now, and you can hardly see it, but you can see what I'm trying to say, because it's clear. You can see, can't you, the line there, look, as it's running down. Yeah, right, and then I'm going to get my nail. Yeah, I'm going to put my nail, I think that might need a little bit more, I'm not too sure. I'm going to put my nail on just to see. Right, so now what I'm doing now is I'm going to the edge, right? You can see the edge of it, look, and what I'm doing is I'm lifting up my fingernails to see whether that's going to fit. Yeah, and then it's got a little bit of room. That one has got a little bit of room, right? Just move it over a little bit so that we've got a perfect, yeah, make sure that there's enough around the sides, yeah? And make sure it's straight as well. Right, so we've got that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another one, because I don't want to be here all day, and then I'm going to cure it. Wait, hold on a minute. No, I'm not. Sorry about that. I went to go and repeat that again after I've just done another video a minute ago that I've just had to chop off. I'm not good. I'm not good today. Just going to get that off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cure it. Nearly repeated it again, you know. And now I'm going to do it for 25 seconds, because it's just going to go back underneath there again anyway, to be honest with you, you know, when you're doing all your other bits, or you can just do them after. So that's that then, yeah. And then after that I'm going to get my top coat. I'm not sure that was, yeah, get my top coat, and then apply it on top of the base coat that you've just done a minute ago. Yep. Right. Then you're going to put your nail on. You're probably going to do this better than me because I'm just like confused right about now. Yeah, so you put that like that. Check the nail at the end to see if it fits. And then you've got a little bit of a gap as well because you don't want it too close. Because you want to, you know, you're either going to be, I mean, what I'm going to show you after a bit what I'm going to do because I'm so excited to show you. That's why I'm just talking, going on. Right. I'm going to cure it. "25 seconds. Right. And that's the moral of the story. Right. That's the moral of the story. That's what you're looking for. Right. That's what you're looking for. Okay. That's what you're looking for. Right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show you with this nail what I'm going to do with the rest of the nails. Right, now we've got that like that. I kind of just I'm thinking to myself, I think that I'm gonna decorate the nail. I think that I'm gonna decorate the nail after I've done all of them because I usually do it, you know, right now. You know, when I've done all that, I just go and, you know, put it on. I think I'm gonna decorate the whole nail. So what I'm gonna do is, I've just seen it from this point of view here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of block that part there. So that part there, I'm gonna block it, and then or I could turn it round and then block that bit there. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. I think what we're gonna have to do is kind of, I'm gonna block that bit there, because obviously you want to be able to put your things in. Okay, so you could either block it up that way, or you could block it this way. Me personally, you know what I'm going to do? No, change my mind. I'm going to block it from the bottom. Okay, because it's more narrow that way, and I can, you know, hold it this way and that way. While I'm doing that. Right. So I'm just looking at it. Wait a minute. Yep. We've decided that we're blocking the bottom. So I'm going to get my base coat. In fact, I'll get the top coat first. You know the reason why? Because I've noticed that, you know, when you do the base coat first, all the stuff sticks to it, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get that, look, you go like that, and we're going to go down at the bottom of the nail and kind of like make some sort of edge like type thing going on. Okay, just so that you can cover that hole at the bottom. It might not do it like straight away. You might have to put a few coats on it, or you might just do it your way, like putting builder in it or something like that. But I'm doing it like that for now. I'm gonna then, just making sure that it's not. Oh, look at that, look. Right, now I'm making it run down a little bit because it's gone inside the nail, but it's still done anyway, and nevertheless. Right, that's that, and then I'm gonna cure it. Oh, 25 seconds. Right. So now that's blocked. That is now. I think it's blocked anyway. Yeah, it is blocked. It's blocked. So what I'm gonna do now, the hole seized up. Now what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just making sure it is. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna use top coat again. I'm not using that one. Don't need to now. Go back in with your top coat. If you feel that, you know, the hole's not like, you know, totally, you know, cleared up, just kind of just do it again, making sure that it is. because that's what we want. We want it to be blocked up so that when we put our things in, it's secure. Right, so that's one nail done anyway. "25 seconds. Yeah, so that's 25 seconds of that being done. I'm just looking just to see if it's, wow, it is. You can see, look, yeah, see that there, that's done on that side. So obviously this side now, all I'm going to do is just basically I'll take the nail off, and then, you know, place things inside that nail on that side. Sorry about this, it's just, me, and I'm just struggling to, yeah, so that's a bit the way I'll seize up, and I'll show you when I've just done this nail. Okay, so I'm glad I'm doing it this way around, to be honest with you. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just gently lifting it off like that, and then you've ended up with a nail like that. That's basically what you've ended up with, a nail like that. Look, yeah, yeah, can you see? Right, and then obviously where that nail, that bit there, I can put it back onto there, okay, and it's got loads of room. Okay, it's got loads of room on it. I've done mine a bit more further down. It was an accident, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, and then now I'm going to show you how to what you do when you know you're filling it up. I was making sure that it's okay and it's, you know, stable and stuff. Right, so to make it stable, this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to get my base coat and then go around the edge of it. Let me just put this up here so I don't keep moving that around. Do my head in this edge, you know. Yeah, because I do it on bed. You would have thought that I've got a load of room, but four fingers and thumbs over here. Anyway, right. Whoa, get this now, and then just go in. And just, it's like you're just sealing it. Some people use builder gel and all those type of fillers and stuff like that, but I just use what I've got. You know, like I told you before, I'm not really rich in those things. I ain't got loads of money, but I do like to have my nails done, and I don't like sitting in salons anyway, and I just don't think it's worth it. Like, you know, whoop, yes, yeah, I don't think it's worth just sitting down in there for hours and hours when you could be in your own comfort of your own, you know, in your own home. Sorry. You know, you can stop when you want to, and, you know, have breaks when you want to, and, you know, got people looking at you and stuff like that. But like basically that's what it looks like now. Yeah, and I've got like 9 more to do. But that's basically the gist of what it is that you're supposed to do. Make sure that you get them all sealed off. Now I'm wearing glasses, so it's a bit difficult for me to see where I've, you know. But like, yeah, that's basically the moral of the story. And then I'm going to cure that 25 seconds. Now when I usually do them, like I said to you before, I do them on my hand, like type thing, but I was going to do something a bit different today. So I'm just going to do this one, show you how I'm going to decorate it, zoom it down and do all what I need to do, so I can show you what I do with this, you know, with the nails. You can do the rest of them on your own, obviously. Right, so that's that. So it looks like that again still, look. Oh, it does, it feels really good. Yeah, and then obviously now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make sure, is that, yeah, I'm going to make sure that this now has got top coat on it. Top coat, just so it's not sticky, because I think that's the one that I put down first, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's the base coat that I put down first. So if I just go over it now with the top coat, then that part there is then done. Grab a bit more. You know, I don't know, you know, sometimes, you know, you look at it, you just think to yourself, you know what, I could have actually, right, put, do you know what I'm going to do? No, I'm going to wipe that off. You know why? Because I think that I might have a bit of colour to that one. Right, so basically on the bottom of it is going to be base coat, and I'm just wiping off that top coat now, because I think that I'm going to colour it. I think I'm going to colour it. Right, yeah, I'm going to colour it. So what colour am I thinking? You know, I did these ones and I had to chop them down. I only had them on for 2 minutes and Satan already attacked me with that. Anyway, what colour are we going to go then? Well, I don't know what colour I want to go. I don't know. I do like my blues. I do like my pinks. I don't know. Don't want to keep wearing the same colours. Oh, that's a lovely colour, isn't it, that? Yeah, I'm going to go with that colour. Just plonk that up here a minute. Right, so look, on the back of it, it's got, basically when I put that down there, it had base coat, yeah, so obviously if I lift it off, even though I've put top coat on top of it when I sealed it, when I go like that, when I lift it up, and it's going to be base coat. And I only going to be pouring it where the nail is. You don't need to paint all of it, it's just where the nail is, not on the outside of it, but just where the nail is, okay? And you know, you're getting something like that. Heavenly Father told me how to do this, you know. Now I do know that, you know, the Chinese woman, she's really good at doing it, but it's because I didn't have all the materials, and then Heavenly Father just stepped in and said, oh, you know, you can do it this way. And you know, I really appreciate him, to be honest with you, because it's, you know, when you want something and you can't have it because at the time, and then Heavenly Father just comes and steps in and lets you know that you can have it. It's lovely. Anyway, so you've got that, and that's what it looks like on the front to you, yeah. That's what it looks like on the back, right? So it looks like that, yeah. Looks beautiful, that, doesn't it? Yeah, that's beautiful. I think I might put another coat on that, to be honest with you. Right, so I'm going to just cure it 25 seconds, and it will be all that 25 seconds all the way through, so I don't have to say it again. Right, another coat. Then I'm just going to do 2 coats with all of them, to be honest with you, because, you know, that way it will look more like a better finish. Because, you know, sometimes I'm in a rush, I just do 1 coat and it just look, oh, you know, just leave it like that. But in this case, I'm not. And then obviously I'm going to show you how I use them, you know, not now, but like once I get recovery from this video, because I've never done a video like this one before. Right, so that's what it looks like now. That looks even more better, and that's from the front of it, and then the back, yeah. And then I'm going to cure it. You know what? I'm just going to okay. Now I'm going to go into I'm going in with the top coat now, just to seal it off. I must get better to get me some more of this top coat, because like it's going to run out. Not in this setting, but it will run out. I'm always running out of base coat and top coat, because I use it for all things that I mean, like sealant and stuff like that. So, but that's about it. And then go back with this again. Right, so that's it. That's the finishing. Yeah. Nah. This is the part that like I'm going to be struggling with. Oh, that looks really nice, that does. Look at that look. Look how beautiful that looks. Wait. Look at that. That's one nail. Right, now what I'm going to do now is just be really careful. I don't want you to be using big scissors, but like this is all that I've got for now. I'm always losing my things. I don't know where I've put it, and yeah, it can't stop me. I just open it, this don't go wrong. Right, so I'm just going to just kind of cut it as close as I can to it, but without having, you know, causing any damage. Whoop. That's not the nail, that's just where it's hard. Right, just making sure. Yeah, even if it is, then you know, if you do cut over, you must, you know, seal it. Whoop. Just sounds weird. There you go. Like, yeah, so you can, mine's always a bit sharp, so be careful when you run your fingers down it. But like, so if you look at it, look, I've not done it too close, but I've done it close enough. Yeah. Okay, and I'm just going to examine it a little bit just to make sure that we're not going to have any issues. But yeah, that feels really, 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 really sharp. So on that, I think that we've done a good job with that. So yeah, you move all your scissors out of the way. Now I've got my I think I have anyway. Where is it? Oh, dear. I'm always losing something. Oh, girl. Just a minute, I'm just trying to find my towels. I am just going to have to use this one. Right, I'm going to use this. It's got all sorts of stuff on it, but it doesn't really matter. So you've got that anyway, like that. I'm going to get this machine now. I call it woman drill. Woman saw and drill, whatever, yeah. And I'm going to put that on a 22. I don't want to go too far with it. Make sure when you use this, it's everything's all to it, you know, it's all safe there. So all you're doing is you're doing this to get back the shape. Yeah. Trying to get back the shape. I love doing this, you know. It's really, really good, and I can't wait to show you. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to put in it or like that, but get back that shape. You don't want to lose the shape on it, because when you put your nail on it, it will look stupid when you're not straight. What else? Why is that like that? This one's really off the shape. Be careful. Wow, that's better. Woo! Don't want to go too far, so. And then don't go down the other side, just very briefly. I haven't gone too far on that side, I hope not anyway. So just looking at it, like that's what it looks like so far. But it's a bit, just there is just look a bit like off. Just touching it up nice. We don't want, when you just do that, we don't want to go too far. You see what I mean? Because obviously if you take too much off, you're going to have to go back in there again. It's not going to be a problem, but you're just going to have to go back in there again. And I don't bother looking for perfection because I don't, but like try and make it look as neat as possible. It's that bit there that I just need to sort that out. That looks really wrong. It's all bumpy and not right. Yeah, so I don't think that I'm going to go no more further than that now on there, apart from that bit there. Right, that's what you got. Now I know that it's not straight and stuff like that, but like, you know, I can shape them up in a bit, like, but that's basically the moral of that one. And then I'm just going to chop the ends off. Just, yeah, sorry about the noise as I'm talking. I mean, I could have turned it off, cheek. Anyway, so yeah, so what I'm going to do now, that's going to be the end of the nail. That's the bit where I'm going to fit that part on. Yeah, and then I'm going to put all my things in there, but I don't know what I'm going to put in there. And then obviously after that, I'm sure that you know what to do next. You know, whatever you want to put in there, you can put that in there. Just making sure this is sealed off properly. I'm gonna have to get my magnifying glass in a bit, you know, because I wear glasses. Yeah, these glasses don't really do much, but yeah, that's basically that's what it looks like anyway. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I think that looks beautiful. Okay, that nail does look beautiful. Like, I don't really like the sharpness of it, but I can, like I say to you, I can touch them up in a bit. That looks absolutely beautiful. I just can't believe how amazing that looks. Yeah, and then you just put that on there like that. There you go. Do you know what I mean? Now, let me just move this out of the way because that's for zooming. Right, I've got all sorts of PR. Oh, that does look beautiful. Can't stop looking at it. Anyway, now we've got that going on, we've got to think about what we're going to do to you know, dress it up nice. Now, if you wanted to test to see if it's got air in it, suck and blow in it, but careful. Yeah, mine feels like it's got that there. So just for caution, I'm going to go down the top like that with, this is base coat because base coat is a bit more serious. And I'm going to do that around the edges because it needs it anyway because of all the zooming that I've done on it. Wipe yours down before you do it because obviously I didn't do mine. Just, yeah, just wipe it down before you do this part. Getting all the sandy parts on it and stuff like that. But yeah, just pour it around where... Now, do you know why I just did that a minute ago? Yeah, and I didn't even over the top bit. It doesn't really matter because you still need to do this anyway. But like, I'm going to go in and do that now. What you do is you just hold it right there. Try and hold it as close as you can. And, do you know what I mean? Try and hold it as close as this is before you do that. Right? Hold it as close as you can and then do that to see if air comes out of it when you block it. The best way you can, because obviously you can't fit all your fingers, especially you can't fit your finger all the way down there. But just try your best to do what you can, just so that you can check if it's got air in it. If it's got air in it, then obviously then you need to go around it again, like what I'm doing now. Yeah, that will do me. Because the worst thing is, like what people keep saying on these videos, you know, when you what's it called, you go and you know, put all your stuff in it, and then next minute now it's all leaking out and stuff like that. You don't want that. You don't want leaking. Just do your best you can. Right. Now, me personally, what I like to do now is I like to go around it with top coat now, so it's not sticky. Okay. This is just so that you know it's firm. It's firm in what you're doing. Now what I like to do, I like to put juice in mine. Yeah, you know, juice and oil. Now you don't have to do juice and oil if you've got money to get what's it called, what is it, food colouring, then you can get that, but like I just use my Vinto. You know, people are probably thinking, oh, what do you mean by you do that? I'll show you in a minute. Because, you know, it might not be as thick as the other one, but like if you haven't got money like me, I'm a very, very, you know, I can make things into other things, you know what I mean? Because obviously, you know, we haven't all got the funds. But I don't see why people who haven't got the funds can't, you know, do what it is that you know, what people are doing. So yeah, I do. I kind of get some juice, and then I use oil as well, so it looks like water lava like type thing. It looks really nice. I'll show you in a minute because I think that's what I'm going to do with this nail. Right. So now it's cured. Right, there's nothing coming out of that now. So look at that now. Look, that, yeah, is the nail. Like that's the best that I can get it anyway, because I'm not very good at doing straight things. But like, yeah, that's what the nail looks like. Wow. And then that is at the back. Yeah. You can tidy it up if you want to at the back. I'm probably going to do that in a bit. But yeah, that's basically the moral of the story. So you've got that bit there where you put on your nail. Whoop, like that. Yeah. I've left that gap there. You can, you know, when you put all your stuff in, you can lock it off, and then you can put some paint around, you know, underneath it if you want to. Do you know what I mean? So you know, you use your nail varnish. You'll use the base coat. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to file that down, like type of thing. I'm just going to say to you, you know, when you're filing your nails down, if you want to file them down, you can do, but I kind of don't like doing that because I like when I want to take my nails off and they come off easier. But it's up to you. Last time I did it, I filed it down and all the bits went inside it, and I don't really like that either. So best if you just do the filing like now. I'm going to show you how I do it like now, so that you know what I'm on about. Because then when you put your base coat on and then your nail varnish, it's already done then. Just hold it upwards though, don't do it downwards, and just kind of just give it just a little bit, not loads. Yeah, so it's like that. Yeah, just turn this thing off. Right, and then I get a baby wipe and I just wipe it instead of blowing it, because it will just go blowing it back into the thinger. And that's the last thing that you want, it going up into the nail, because it looks horrible. You've done all that work and all you've got is just like your nail full of bits. So basically that's what it looks like now, and then I'm going to show you the other bit now.